Okay, give me a second. So I wanna show. I'm just going to make a quick video, and I just wanna show what I was able to do with Cloudy, I guess. I don't know how people pronounce it. Some people are like Cloudy, some people are Cloud, or whatever. But yeah, this is basically what I did. And I had a logo and game name, right? But I searched for it and it was taken. The name was taken, right? Not the logo, but I had a specific idea, but it's just taken, so I have to go with something else, I guess. Some other angle to go to the same idea. Anyway, it's a joke, right? Minus 10 out of 10 because the game sucks. But yeah, we added some character slots. We can create characters. I'm working on the options right now. I added some background music, which I created with Sona, I think it was AI. Alright, this is going to be an RPG, and the character is going to be here, but I have a specific idea about the characters and how they're going to show up. But yeah, we'll see. So I have to move the image, the portrait, to the right, but it is what it is, right? Because there's other stuff that I'm working on right now. I try to finish the options menu because I need the resolution, just to test the UI if it's resizing and stuff like that. Once I figure out that it's resizing properly, we're moving to the actual loot drops, character stats, which we already created, some stats, right? We have decks and stuff like that. I'm using the same character here, as you can see. There's some bugs, right? If I do if I do this, for example, if I click quickly, the character goes flying, and if I click everywhere, like quickly on every character, they just go like crazy. So we have to fix this. We can add a name, we can add lower and upper cases and underscores, right? Because this is what we decided to go for. Yeah, I can create this thing. As you can see, it's here. I can delete this thing, right? It doesn't matter, which is nice. Let's create another one. So the options don't work, right? And if I press play, what we did is a simple dungeon generator, which, as you can see, the textures suck and stuff like that. I was trying to add some normal maps and stuff like that, but I don't have good textures anyway, so it doesn't matter if I add normal maps and try to make it look good. As you can see, the tiling is absolutely ridiculous. The enemies have a knockback, which the AI added by itself, because we were trying to make a visual representation. I need to work on the mouse click, because the mouse click right now it's a bit strange. If I click and hold the mouse and I don't move it, the character stops, but if I hold the mouse down and start moving it, the character moves, right? So I have to explain this, because I have to explain this to the AI because I don't know how to code, right? But yeah, this is a mage, this is an archer, I think it was. I have a demon that is I don't know what this was. This is a skeleton, the white one, and this is a goblin. This is the connection point, not exactly connection point, I think it was like exit or something, next level. Fuck, I cannot. Yeah, Claude added this like explosion thing just for a visual representation, the circle at the bottom, because I was like, we need something to let me know, right, that I'm. But the whole aiming at the enemy is really off, to be honest. It doesn't behave like a proper RPG, right? It's like you aim it, but you don't aim. Like it's really strange. Anyway, so if I can actually kill those, the mages are quite annoying. Another bug. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, there will be a lot of buggy stuff happening. This is a chest which opens when we get closer. It gives gold right now. I don't have inventory. I don't have any buttons. Even here, I don't have like escape. Nothing is basically working, to be honest, except that I can click and attack and move around, and that's about it, right? And we have like a dungeon generator and stuff. But it's, why is it? Maybe because I'm recording, it's like lagging or something. I don't know. But yeah, what I'm trying to figure out is how do I create a better dungeons with something like Path of Exile's graph dungeon generator, or like level generator. They use the graph where they, you know, just drew a line and it knew what to connect and stuff like that. If I can, you know, do something like that, or I have an idea for something else as well, which I have to see if Claude can help me do it. Like a grid type of I don't know, layout, where you click on like a specific box and you assign the box to be exit or a boss room or whatever, right? And you just click around wherever you want it and then generate it, and it generates every other tile connecting each other, right? And creating the whole map while keeping the room that you assigned in the places that you assigned them to be and stuff like that. We'll see, I don't know. But so far, you know, it's quite interesting because I achieved way more with Cloudy than with ChatGPT, because ChatGPT constantly gives you old code, and the old code then creates problems, and you have to, you know, be like, okay, what's this problem? And then it gives you another old code, and it's like never ending mess. I really don't want to, you know, use ChatGPT anymore. To be honest, Cloud stays on point, and it's like it remembers what we've done and what we are trying to do in the future, and it's way easier to use, I guess. I may have to try to do like a simple game. I have a I have an idea for a basketball game, but yeah, I'm really interested in a Diablo 2, making a Diablo 2 type of game. So we'll see. I'm still going to work on this. But anyway, you know, it's a simple, I guess it's a interesting thing that I just wanted to record, you know. And yeah, boom, that's about it.